What's going on, guys? My name is Lieben, and today I'm finally going to be installing the front lip on my 350Z. It's been about like a week and a half since I painted it, so it should be ready to go. What it came with was just these self-tapping screws. These are the same kind I had back when I put the front lip on my Honda Prelude, and they were perfectly fine. I mean, I scraped sometimes, but they never popped off, so I think these will be alright. I'm just going to continue using these. But first, what I'm going to go ahead and do before anything, I'm just going to go ahead and test fit it and see how it looks. Alright, so I've gone ahead and just put it on there. I haven't put any of the screws on there. The fitment, I mean, it's not 100%, but it's not that bad. Right here, you guys can see there's a little bit of gap right there. And then right there, once I push it, hopefully it'll be more flush with the bumper. What I'm planning on doing right here, I'm probably going to use some double-sided tape just so I can stick this with the bumper right here, just so it looks more flush and more neat. But now I'm going to go ahead and get started screwing in the bolts on each of the sides. Actually, no, first I'm going to have to go ahead and put the double-sided tape on here and then put it back on. Then I'll go ahead and screw in the self-tapping screws. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I went ahead and actually marked on both sides where I'm going to want the double-sided tape to be. And what I'm going to be using is this T-Rex. Supposedly it's supposed to be for like indoors and outdoors, so I'm going to go ahead and give that a shot here. Alright guys, so my camera died, which is why I wasn't able to show you when I put this back on. But the double-sided tape is on there. As you can see, I left a little flap right there so it could be easier to pull off. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is drill those screws on the back end side. Alright guys, as you can see, I went ahead and put two of them. I put one up here and then the other one is down here. Probably would have been easier if I would have turned the wheel in further. As you guys can see, kind of struggled to put in this last one in there. But now that this is secure, I'll go ahead and move to the other side and do the two over there. So now that the second side is finished, now I can start going ahead and peeling off the tape and pushing against it, so hopefully it fits more flush with the bumper. Alright guys, so yeah, the double-sided tape was a complete failure, so I just went ahead and took everything off, and now I have just a bunch of wood and a steel bar right here pushing against it. I'm gonna go ahead and use the heat gun right here, just try to go ahead and conform it a little bit, just so hopefully that gap isn't as big as it was before. And I have the same thing on this side right here, so yep, I'm just gonna go ahead and alternate between each side trying to heat it up. So hopefully the heating process works. I'm gonna go ahead and do it periodically here for the next couple of minutes, but hopefully it works so it stays more flush with the bumper. But besides that, I think it made the car look so much better. I really like the look of it so much. But yeah, so now we just basically gotta wait. So guys, while I was waiting for the front lip to kind of conform to the bumper, I actually went ahead and changed the antenna. Here is the original one. While I was filming, my camera actually died, which is why I don't have actual video of it. But as you guys can see, the difference between the original one and the small one. I just hated how this big one kind of ruined the body line of the car, so I thought this small one right here would make it look better because it's actually way more discreet. As you guys can see, it doesn't stick out as much, and I just think it makes the car look that much more better. But now I'm gonna go ahead and get back to the front bumper. I've been, doing a couple cycles of heating it up, letting it cool down, and then reheating it, just because I'm scared that it's actually going to damage the paint if I keep the heat on there for too long. The other thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is actually put one more screw down there, just kind of for, extra support. So that is what I'm going to go ahead and do right now. Alright, so it's been about an hour that I've had the lip pressed up against the bumper with those wooden planks. They have gotten a little bit closer, but the gaps still return. This one actually looks better than the one on the other side. But from right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it like that, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on and try installing this splitter. Alright guys, so I was running out of daylight, which is why I didn't film any of this. But right here is the finished product, and honestly I think it looks awesome. It really brings the front of the car together. I didn't do any measuring, so it's a little bit off, but honestly I feel like if you just look at it really quickly, you can't even tell. I went ahead and I'll show you guys here. Used self-tapping screws. As you can see, that's what it brought, so that's what I went ahead and used. And then they also had this little rubber stopper, and that's because, as you can tell, the front lip isn't even, so that's basically so it wouldn't be really pushed up and look more weird. But if you look at it like this from in front, I honestly think it looks so awesome. It makes it look a lot more aggressive and have more sharp edges. The only thing is that now with the actual front lip plus this splitter, it does bring it down quite a bit. So now I used to need to, because it is on coilovers and I already have it lowered, I used to need one of these 2x4s to be able to jack it up, but now it looks like I'm gonna need two, because if I only use one, when I lower it, it actually bumps into this and it might crack it. So that's the only thing, but it's not that big of an issue. I can live with that. But yeah guys, I would call this a very productive day. We got to put the, change the antenna. We put the front lip on it and the splitter. But that's gonna be all for today, guys. I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next one.